With another Mets opening day victory. They beat the Marlins 5-3 in Miami with a well-balanced attack. Scherzer was solid. The bats were clutch. Nimmo with a big two-run double had 3 ribbies on the day. McNeil and Lindor each drove in a run. And the bullpen, even minus Edwin Diaz, was lights out. There was a lot of good for the Mets today, as we just mentioned. And what stood out to you from the Mets opening day game?
To me, to start, Sal, is the bullpen. I think, because there are those questions about it without Edwin Diaz there. And so I think that was a big game. David Robertson is going to be fine as their closer. He's got experience in the role. But I think that just getting one out of the way, you start a season like the Mets have here with these outsized expectations, these World Series dreams, to win a tough game that's tied late, big hit by Nimmo. I think it's all great stuff for them, except for the Verlander news. This is a good Mets day.
I had 2 things. So one, I think Max Scherzer set the tone today, right? That's what he's supposed to do, but he did his job first 5 innings, doesn't give up a run. The 6 is a little dicey, we know that, but he did what he does. He looked like a bulldog out there, and I think that's really important for your first game on the road. And the other one is coming back, right? You're ahead in the game, and then it's all tied up, but your team battles back. In the first game, you already have to show a little bit of fight, a little bit of extra something. And also, almost every guy in the lineup, the starting lineup anyway, got on base or got a hit. So those are the things I feel like those are a bit of the small pieces you hope to see throughout the season.
Yeah, for me, it would be Brandon Nimmo, because I think he's got the potential to be an impact bat, right? We talk about Alonso and Lindor, and I know what Starling Marte can be, but they're missing that one power bat, a real impact bat. I think Nimmo could be that at the top of the order, and he's squaring balls up. He's hitting them hard. I noticed it when I was down there in Port St. Lucie before he got hurt. He's healthy enough to be in that lineup on opening day. He's contributing. You think Nimmo can maybe take his game to another level with the power?
Yes, I've always thought that there's a handful more home runs from Brandon Nimmo. I don't think we're going to get big stolen base totals from this guy, but I do believe that he can get. What if he hits 22 home runs, Sal, or 24 home runs? That's a little bit of an uptick from what he's done in the past, and it would be a nice power add for the Mets. And look, this guy signed a big contract. He signed a contract that some people thought was like way over what he should have gotten or deserved to get. And so him having a nice opening day is a great way to sort of release the valve on that pressure going into the season, which is the big, the big first one of a big contract.
Yeah, you got a guy who's leading in a lot of different ways, right? And he wants to create more chaos on the base paths. He wants to do it with his bat, with his legs, in the outfield, any way that he can for this team. And to see that in the first game after having some tough moments in spring, right, hoping he was not going to be starting the season on the IL, he comes out and he's come swinging. He's 1, 2, 3, he's swinging. He does a little bit of everything in this game. I think that's an important way to start.
Yeah, I'm not going to react to just one game, but Brandon Nimmo is going to be an all-star this year.